1, 2, 3, 4. We've got that going. Not too bad there. We can turn it down a little bit. Righto. There you go. Let's see if I bring that in a bit more. That'll still work like that. That can go under there. Like that. So let's see all of that. Thank you. Righto. 16th notes. Will it be triplets? Don't think so. So we need 2. It's strange that I can't. Why have we got no sound coming back from this? Ah, that's why. Should just be straight away. Okay. Decided to choose my camera as the output device for audio. It's like, no thank you. That's what I want. 1 and 2. Thank you very much. That's right. That's what I want to see. Or hear, I should say. Like, where'd my sound go when I plugged in the webcam? I'm using a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 as the webcam, and yeah, decided to use that as the speakers for some reason. That's computers for you. So we've got that. We'll do then I'm going 1 1. And then we do 3 3 6 6 like that. I want the tempo up a bit. Just start at 150 for now. Yeah. And the next riff, so it's going to be 16th note. Yeah, see what happens, mate. Thought I'd just do this live. Depends how long this takes me. Maybe I'll do probably an hour. Haven't done a live stream in ages, so what's the time now? Yeah, I'll see how long it takes me. Probably while I'm doing this one. I thought it'd be interesting to show this process, like how I make the tabs for the videos and creating the lesson, and then explain a bit of, like, as I'm creating the riff, why I'm creating the riff, or what elements. So this part that I'm going to try, I think in the video, not only create this riff, but I'm going to show how if you take that, you can bring it down low, and that you don't have the option because you're on the lowest note, and you can go third fret. You don't have an option to play this, that 6th fret note. You can't do the low octave of that 6th fret note because the 7th fret is your next octave of the lowest note. So try and explain all that type of stuff. If you had a 7 string, under $500. Want to ask, what is the best combo amp for live use under $500 for all kinds of metal, of course? Shit, that's a tough one. Are you in the US? Because $500 Australian is different to $500 US. And how are you trying to get stage volume? Like, what is your goal when you're playing live? Because is it going to be a place where they've got a PA and they're going to mic up your amp? EU, righto. EU still better than Australian dollars. I think it's pretty similar, isn't it? Euros to US. Because that's the question too. Do you want stage? But like for $500, you're going to be struggling. You're trying to keep up with a drum kit. It's a tough one, that one. And are you going to be micing your cab? Do you want stage volume? What's up, Brad? But yeah, for $500, it's going to be a tough one. Like, unless you're probably your best bet. I don't know if it's going to be good enough for stage because I don't play live. So, but I think that's why I'm asking. Like, are you just doing like a sort of just people turning up, quad boxes, old school, where it's just drum kits and quad boxes, stage volume? Okay. So nothing like, because a lot of clubs where they're playing and they're miking, a lot of venues have that. Like, I don't know if Brad might be able to chime in on this one because he's asking for $500 euro. What combo amp? What are you talking about? So yeah, for $500 euro, you're gonna struggle, man. If we're talking stage volume, I would say, unless you can find something secondhand. In that case, I would be trying to find some old school solid state. If it's a combo, I don't really know combo amps that are going to keep up on a stage volume. Maybe because 100 watt solid state, can you get an EVH? If you could get an EVH 50 watt combo, it's a tough one, man. Yes, yeah, I'm thinking metal too. Brad knows a lot about amps too, so he could probably, he's like, for $500 euro, a combo amp. Good old Valve State 8080. So we wouldn't go a combo, would you, Brad? You'd be going a head and a cab, wouldn't you? Because you can get pretty cheap. Like in Australia, I know there's this brand called Ashdown. If you can get things second hand, like Brad's saying, old Marshalls. There you go, PV Bandit. 112 Red Stripe. He did say combo, but he's asking for stage volume. Is like a PV Bandit going to keep up with a drum kit? But I'm just talking about the cabs. Like back in the day, man, you just play anything, don't you? If you're on a budget, you're going to be, I don't know. You're going to be going second hand. Like when I was starting off, I would have played through an Ashdown 4x12 if that's all I had. Like I literally would have got a solid state Ashdown with a quad box and ran a Metal Zone into it and just riffed out and thought I could play. I wouldn't have given a shit. There you go, don't get an EVH iconic. The Browntown song. The Brown. I can't even remember that one. The Browntown. Oh, frick, that's an old one, bro. Easy Money. I can't even remember. That was just, yeah. What did I sing it to? I think I can sort of remember that. But yeah, I'll get back to writing this one. So the second part of the riff was we've got so we've got 3-2. We're on that one. Is it 3-4? We've got the 3 there. 4, 4, 3-2. And then the 3-4 to finish it off. Get the 4 out. So start all up, we've got, and then you can do it with Guitar Pro where you make a comeback. This is like the repeating bar, but I'll do it the easy way. I know how to do it. Control C, copy that one, go over, Control V it. So we've got, and then the next bar is, and then finish with the first. So it's everything up to the last 4 notes. Control C, Control V, and then we do 4 on that one. So it should be. That's right, and then it repeats itself. How many times are we going to do that one? Yeah, if you... Brad's works on amps for a living, so he's probably the best guy to ask when it comes to this sort of question. Wonder if you could get some, what about some Randalls, Brad? But I suppose once stuff gets a bit too old, what about if you can pick up an old school Randall solid state? But you might need to do work on them. Like one of the T2s or V2 Randalls. Or get some old school. What about even just a power amp and run a Metal Zone into it? What about that one, Brad? Get some cheap speakers. Get a... I rearranged a little. Because I was having a little bit of... it's all Hughesy's fault. I was using his Randall. Or his Randall clone RG. and I was just getting this mad interference because I've got so many cables, because I'm using that amp switcher, and I've got so many cables running behind this to power it, you know, and I was getting some interference somewhere. And then I decided, because a couple of them cabs weren't even, like the Mesa cab wasn't being used, the Marshall cab was only being used on one side. So what I've changed it to is we've got the MI cabs, one of them, we've got a Mesa 2x12 and the Randall, which it was not bad running the Randall as like the two 4x12s. And so now what I'm going to do is just use the Marshall and the Randall cab as in another room. I'm going to do a stereo setup. I've also wanted to do that a bit too, is I'm going to do some stereo wet dry. So I was limited to that too. So that's what I'm going to be doing. That's why I decided to. Right, the little fella was struggling. I lifted that frickin' Randall 4x12 off by myself, picked up the frickin' Marshall 4x12. Frick, the Randall 4x12 was way heavier than the Marshall. But that's what happened, so it's not too bad still. It's got the little, still not bad. I've got like, you know, two 4x12s. I've still got 4 amps here. Got the Randall, got the MI, got the EVH, got the Revelation. That's what I'm playing through, the Revelation now. So yeah, decided I'm like that. I'm even thinking about doing another rearrange again too. Awesome to hear, Matt. That it's helped out, bro. Because this, what I'm doing now, I'm writing out some riffs. This will be the next video. And I thought, you know what, I'm here just, this is part of the work you got to do. So I wish they had a program where you just played guitar and it listen to what you're playing, but this is what we're doing now. And so the riff started off. And I'm going to be explaining this too. If you see how I've got the 2 and the 5, and the 1/4, and I'm playing it there. They're the same. If you play 7, 10, 6, 9, it's the same notes. Except the thing is that why would you want to play it down in that lower position? Because the next riff that I'm coming up with, it's there ready to go. If you're up here playing the riff, you got to jump from 2 different positions. But then I had the idea later on, the riff I'm going to come up with is when I do. Because you wouldn't think, like, see, if I play this, right, would you think that this riff, would you think they're connected? If you know a lot about guitar, you could pick up on it. But that one's for Matt. Brad's teach a Misery's Ascension about that one. Because I picked up this MI 4x12 for $500 Australian. So in euros, what's that? It's probably $250. You still got $250. And then I actually picked up a Rocktron 300 watt solid state power amp for $200 Australian. So now all you need is a freaking Metal Zone, which is 200 Australians, probably we'll say $100. So you're looking at, in euros, you're only $350. You got $150 for a Metal Zone. and a boost pedal. There you go, you got 300 watts. I think they're ceramics. This one's the Blackout, a Seymour Duncan Blackout AHB2. I've got lots of different pickups. That's the main reason I'm always playing this Jackson, is because I put my Seymour Duncan Blackout AHB2 in it. It's my favourite pickup. It's got the piano. I think they're a ceramic active. But yeah. But now, so we've got this part. I might do a power chord. Might put a chug there. What do you reckon? End with a chug or the tremolo? And then straight after that, we'll do 2 times. That's what it was. Like that. So we'll do that 2 times. You put on your little repeater bars. Thanks. Oh no, we don't want that. See, the alternate ending, you can do all that, but I'll keep it easy. Then we get to this part. Now that's what I'm doing here. So what I've done is, now the next riff that I'm coming up with, it'll be quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, bump, bump, da da. That part. So all I've done with the next part, you take that 2/5, which is the, and you change that 2/5 is the octave, the low octave is the low octave, and then we turn that into power chords, 2 chuggy power chords. How to cut flageolet easy method, whatever that is. How to cut. Righto, now we'll go to quarter notes. We're doing the low. We need 1. Jun, jun, bum. And then I like the sound of a power chord doing the 6 and the 9 rather than the. Oh no, I want 3 actually. 3, 5 to match that one. Then I want 6, 8, 9, 11. Palm mute it. And then we do a 0, 0, 3, is it? Yep. 0, 3. Down in, nil in there. And then we're going to get that nil in there. What is that part? What sort of rhythm would that be? I'm thinking it's 8 notes. 1, 1, 4, 1. With the hammer on pull off. Nah, could be a triplet. What do we got here? Another tripping here. Hey, delete that. It's got to be faster. Diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo. Could it be triplet, 8th notes? Oh, that sounds right. Diddle-a-boo. And then quarter note, diddle-a-boo with the 3rd fret. Oh, hell yeah. Fits in. Lovely. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, bow, bow. Dun, dun, bam. Then a half note. And then that one. Control C, Control V. Then which would be both of those ones. Control C, B, but we want power chords. 8, 3, 5 with the 4. Oh no, we don't want that. We want to delete that. 4, 6 power chord, but it's got to be a half note to hang out the rest of the bar. Why is there a pause there? That's it. Sweet. And then we do the next one. I think we'll start with 2 times on that repeater. So we'll do for the top. We'll crack up the tempo a bit too. 180. Hey, what are you doing, lad? 1. A bloody 1's frickin' always jams on that one. Does 2. Do I do that slow? I think I'll do a tempo change. Yeah, I'm doing a tempo change there. So we do from the bar 5, we're going to bring it back down, I think, to that 150, 140. From bar 5, we want tempo change, bringing it down. We'll go try 140. Bit too slow, try 150. Little bit more swing than that. 155. No worries, Brad. Take care of yourself, brother. Thanks for dropping in. much it. And we might chuck another one on it. So we got that one. I'm wondering if when I'm playing and I wasn't doing 180. Chuck that on the edge and do. Why not? That's a hole. I'm hanging it out for the whole thing, that one. Try it. And then halves, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's halves, then quarters. To the next bar a half, so that's got to be let's delete that one, go down to half, but then tie that together with that one. That's right, half on that one. I'll make sure I do that. Make sure they're all hanging together. Bang, bang. That's hanging for the three of it. So I think that's like a half plus a quarter. I think it's a half and a quarter, maybe. Tie them together. Could be. And then a quarter for the end. Do what? Yeah, you gotta be that one's hanging out too. Half. Oh, that's even hanging out. I think that's hanging out the whole bloody thing, isn't it? And get rid of that one. I think the whole thing's hanging out to tell you the truth. Oh, on that one. Bam, bam. Yeah, two halves. That's what it is. Then that one is. Always do doubles on the barrel. Yeah. Then the trilly trills. Take all of that. And then the trills. It could be like a fast trill. Oh, there is. Trills, just fast hammer-ons. Okay. Maybe 12 of them. Could be eighth notes. Could be just fast eighth note. Quarters. Eighth notes. Triplets. They don't seem quick enough. Wouldn't be 16th notes, would they? Maybe they are. It's like a 16th note. Try those. That didn't sound right. Similar to that. Hit the first one, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off. I wonder if any of these are like trills. None of it comes out as like notes. Is it an effect? I don't think it is. It's tagging, but it isn't. Oh, right there. Okay. Do the whole bloody thing. Perfect. Alright, just gonna do it. What's gonna happen then? Okay, try this. Delete all that. Put a 2. Do a effect of a drill. Okay, too fast. Change that. It never even used this function before. Let's see what it is. You just keep repeating them or something. It's almost like that. Control C. To me, like a trill's like a hammer on and a pull off anyway. So why wouldn't it be we're trilling it at what speed? Principal fret is that, auxiliary fret. You need to last longer than that. Why are you just doing that for? Interesting. I got most of it written out, except the trill. I've actually never tried to tab out a trill on Guitar Pro. And that's, I can always like play riffs, but trying to tab these out with this program. And this is pretty much all you've got. There's no software. You just play your guitar and it just copies what you do. I want to freaking repeating. Do you know what it'd be? I get it. Think I figured it out now. There we go. That's how it works. Thank you, Trill. What speed? You want it at that speed, let's see. It's not doing it. What are you doing, bruv? Try it. No, it's quicker than that. Okay, that's how this bloody works on this thing. You're picking the duration it's going to last for and the speed it's going to do it. So it's somewhere in between there, I think. Okay. And will it hang out the whole? We'll do it the whole thing like that. A little bit quicker again. Okay, I get it. A little bit quicker. It doesn't sound, but it doesn't sound like a Guitar Pro. It sounds ridiculous. Even that doesn't sound. Okay. Whatever you reckon, mate. Something like that. Yeah, they've definitely got to improve their synth engine. Two on that one, and then back to that route. Thank you. And there you have it. From the top. There you have it. Let's Control S that one. We might call it. What will I give it a? I'll come up with some name for it. And that's it. This one will be available for the Patreon members. And what I'll end up doing is, this is what you have to do, so I'll just control. We'll call it, we've got number one, we'll go number two. That'll work. Number two. Thank you. And then what I'll have to do, you're going to go to view, you go horizontal. You then have to go the Windows key G if you're on a Windows PC. And then that's even going to show up on it. So if we're on here, Windows key G. And then you've got to get a screen capture. This is how you'll make your videos when you're editing your videos. So once you've got that done, you click that screen capture and it will take a photo of the screen. Normally I'll do it like 4 bars at a time like that. So got it from the very beginning. You got 1, 2, 3, try to fit in 4. Roughly. Yeah, that fits in 4. So that's what I'll do. I'll set it up like that. Get rid of that thing. Click up here just so that's out the way. Get your 4 bars set up. Take a photo of it. Like that. Does that even show up on the screen capture as I'm doing it now? Take a photo, then you move it across. Now you can't even see that. When I click it there, it puts up this thing, comes up for a screen capture, so even OBS isn't picking that up. Then you'll move it across, take a photo of that one, or screen capture it. do the riffs. Either we're going to record it, put drum tracks with it, we'll explain it, give it a name, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, 50 minutes I've been going. So I think that'll do. I haven't done a live stream in ages, so yeah, for the one person watching, thanks for hanging out while I create my lessons. Oh, we've got 3 now. So, yeah, that's how you do it. Creating tabs. Nice and easy. And then, I then upload those to my Patreon. You can have these to download for yourself. I think there's over 200 lessons now. So there's over 2.5 years of me creating these, all different riffs, leads, all different stuff. So this is how you do it. Come up with a riff, tab it out, screenshot it. Might have to do the video editing, show that if this OBS picks that up, how you will then import this. You have to then crop the bottom of it. You gotta move it around in the screen with a video editing software, crop the bottom, do a thing called invert where you change it from the white. If you see it when it's black, you've inverted the image from being black writing or black numbers to a white background to a black background with white numbers. It's called in an invert. So all these little things you got to learn when you're creating all this. Then normally, what I'll do is, because I'll be playing the video and there'll be tabs on the screen, I'll just take a screenshot of that. Easy way. No carefully crafted thumbnails. You're obviously taking photos and caring a bit. You want to show that you've got tabs, and someone will be like, oh, there you go, guitar video with tabs in it. I'll check it out. It's basic, and I create them. Some people spend like a week creating thumbnails. I literally do it in, I reckon, 5 minutes to create a thumbnail. But anyway, bring up my OBS right there, and thanks for hanging out. There we go. I just created my tabs. Cool. Job done.